Welcome back to Crypto Spaces, back with another Monad update for you guys, and what I think is a 1000x gem on the Monad network. Now, Monad, man, the thing is, right, I've used the chain and it gives me similar vibes to Sui. I did very well on Sui network, and Sui did like a 10x from the lows, man. I got a good, I didn't get the exact bottom on Sui, but I got around a 5 to 7x on Sui because I didn't get the exact bottom, right? And I traded meme coins in the ecosystem like Fud the dog, Blub the fish on Sui, and they had like Hippo and other memes on Sui that came out that did really well also, right? And Sui had a short-term wealth creation. The only issue is that the bull run has been so weak in comparison to previous bull runs. The Sui wealth creation was such a short-term thing, right? But there was still opportunities to make 6 to 7 figures if you did very well trading Sui or the Sui ecosystem, right? So I'm seeing the same thing here with Monad, right? I'm seeing the same exact type of setup here with Monad. Monad is just at $206 million in market cap circulating, just under 2 cents, right? Obviously, it's lower than the ICO price right now. It had to move up from the ICO price of 2.5 cents to 4.7 cents. Now it's pulling back, and everyone has given up on Monad. Everyone has given up. From everyone on crypto Twitter hates it. No one sees the vision for it, but I see a vision for it, man. It gives me the similar vibes of Sui, but because it's EVM, I think it's way more sustainable. Why is that the case? Well, people from all different networks, and also Solana supporting Monad as well. All these different networks, it's so easy to get into the ecosystem, and it's very fast. Monad is very, very fast, man. I sent through a transaction, and I was like, well, it already went through? What the heck? That's so quick, right? And it's EVM as well, right? I'm always bullish on EVM because I think Ethereum is very slept on, very underrated, and it's gonna have its time to shine, even though people are picking Solana over Ethereum. I still think Ethereum is gonna be a massive, it's gonna be the true world computer that everyone uses for all the different technologies. Solana as well will keep up, I'm sure, but all the the good EVM projects will do amazingly. So I think Monad will also, right? So again, I think Monad could 100x from here, man. I think Monad could 100x from here, from the circulating market cap. That'll be 20 billion market cap. 10x is 2 billion market cap, and the full fully circulating going to 20 bill is not far-fetched, because if you take a look at CoinMarketCap, right? CoinMarketCap tracks the circulating market cap of all these projects. If you take a look at Sui, right? Sui is the best comparison I have for Monad, right? CoinMarketCap is showing the circulating market cap 5.4 billion, right? 5.4 billion. It's not showing the FDV, right? So with that being the case, 200 mil to 20 bill market cap, just under Doge flipping Cardano, for Monad, I think is very possible. Let's take a look at Sui's market cap when it made that move up, right? Sui went to 14 billion market cap circulating. So I think 20 bill for Monad is not far-fetched. That's a 100x move. I've used it myself, and it's so amazing. The Monad project, right? The L1 is great. The community is great. They are, I jump in the Discord. I shill some memes, some Monad memes in the Discord. They don't kick me. They support me. it's the community around the project is there. Even though crypto Twitter hates it, and it feels like everyone hates it, and that's why I should do the opposite of what everyone is doing. That's basically it. Everyone hates Monad, so I'm doing the opposite, right? So I think having some exposure to Monad will go a very long way, right? If you could get 100,000 Monad tokens, that's $1,900, right? 1,900 and $3 or $5, $1,905 for, 100,000 monad, right? Yep. Yeah, my math is right. Yep, 100,000. Yep. So 100,000 monad, it potentially goes to $1, if not $2. That's 10. That's 100K to 200K, right? And when monad starts to move and make a run like that, you're gonna see memes in the ecosystem start to explode as well. One of them I'm keeping my eye on. I've covered some before. A couple of them flopped, right? Like Anago, the dog of the founder, it flopped out. Lobster butt juice, very funny, it flopped out. But this is why I tell you guys, never invest more than you're willing to lose, right? Even just $100, because they were very low cap. And I told you guys, don't overinvest just $100. If something goes wrong, it's not a big deal, right? But I'm really liking Shramp, right? Enter the Shramp verse. Why do I like this meme on Monad? I think this is 1000x gem. I'll tell you why. Hi, I am Shramp. He introduced himself. The founder, Keon Horn, tweeted Shramp. You don't hear that very often anymore. So Keon, right here, as you can see, he has the Monad style haircut, right? Co-founder of Monad, and he made this tweet a while ago, and then there was a community that formed around Shramp. What I love is the profile pictures, Hall of Shramps, right? And they're doing like all these different profile pictures. It's like, just a little yellow shrimp, man. It's a cute. I love animals. The animal coins are perfect. I love Monad, the meme, and I've covered it on the channel. I still think exposure to that is a good decision, right? Don't overinvest more than you're willing to lose, obviously. But I love Shramp, and I'm like, nobody talking about Shramp. Nobody made a video or anything like that. So I'm going to be covering Shramp, man. I think Shramp is going to be amazing. Look at all the different Shramps. XXX Tentacion Shramp, right? Yu-Gi-Oh, It's just a little shrimp, man. It's a yellow shrimp in all kinds of different versions, right? Searching for Shramps, and then you have the official X Telegram, Nad.fun. And they got a nice little website, man. Right? Okay. You take a look at the Twitter. 325K, 325, not 25K. 325 followers on Twitter. 180 members in the community. Look at them. Powered by magnetism. Motivated by Shramps. They got a Magneto Shramp from Magneto from X-Men. Professor X, Professor Xavier, I can read minds, not menus. Stop thinking about cocktail sauce for my Shramps. They got Cloud from, what's that, Final Fantasy. I'm getting older now, so all the content and media that I used to enjoy from video games, TV shows, and movies is leaving my brain now, especially since I'm so focused on crypto. But like, this is so fun and cute. Kratos, I could never forget Kratos, God of War, forged by rage, seasoned by the sea, God of Shramp. Sasuke from Naruto, fool, you never noticed my genjutsu began. Now obey my only command. Go forth and buy more Shramp. Tell him. They also was very interesting. They won. So Nad.fun. I should give them a follow. Nad.fun is basically like Pump.fun, but a more fair and a more supportive, creator base, right? Pump.fun, on my timeline, people call Pump Fun and Elon and his team just extractors, because they never give back to the space. People are still waiting for an airdrop from Pump Fun. They're still waiting for that airdrop, right? Made billions of dollars and never really truly gave back to the ecosystem. He did kind of try, but he never gave it his full all to make the Pump Fun traders rich, right? Now, did he make the deployers rich? Yes, he did, but that was only the case with the creator fees upgrade, because the more people deploy, the better it is for him, right? We should be rewarding people, everyone, not just the deployers, but the traders as well, right? So Nad.fun has like initiatives to buy back certain memes that are launched through Nad.fun, or coins that are launched through Nad.fun. Doesn't have to be memes, just coins or projects, whatever you want to say. And they are going to be doing a Shramp buyback. I don't know if it already happened or not, but apparently, you have to make some noise and then win a community vote from Nad.fun, and then you're eligible for these buybacks, right? So that's bullish as well. Right now, if you take a look at the Shramp chart, Shramp is looking great. And remember, this is a Monad meme, right? We just covered Monad, how I think Monad is a 100x. Well, I think this is a 1000x. When Monad starts to run, and all of crypto Twitter is sidelined, when Monad starts to take off, and everybody declares Monad dead, and it starts to run, take a look at the ecosystem. The ecosystem, to me, will explode, man. As you can see, the top memes, Chog, eMonad, which I covered, and Shramp, right? And I think Moncock as well, Nads, but I like Shramp a lot. So I got some exposure to Shramp here, and chart looks great, you know. Looks like a bottom is formed and it's starting an uptrend, right? And I could potentially see 100 mil market cap for Shramp, right? And to be on the conservative side, maybe 30 to 50 mil market cap, right, for Shramp, right? I think we need to raise our targets. I think we need to believe in something. I think we need to push harder, man, because last year was such an amazing time in crypto. I remember on the Sweet ecosystem, projects like Blub, the fish Blub. Let me show you guys some reference, right? Because right now Shramp is at 100k market cap. So I remember Blub. Let me see if I could pull up the full chart. Can I get the full chart? Okay, man. Okay, one sec. Let me take a look. I'm trying to get the full chart for you guys. So I remember Blub, man. Blub was one of those ones that went from way less than the market cap that's showing here. It went from like 500k 1 mil market cap all the way up to 100 mil market cap. You see these wicks right here, all the way up to 130 mil market cap, 160 mil market cap, right? Or you could say 88 mil if you didn't catch these wicks, right? From 500k to 1 mil market cap to 88 mil market cap, right? So why can't Shramp, eMonad, etc. do the same thing? I think Shramp is a contender to make a massive move like that, right? From 100k to 100 mil market cap. It happens on Solana all the time. All the time it happens on Solana where projects go to 50 mil, 40 mil, 100 mil. It happens on Solana all the time, but it's so difficult because there's so many coins on Solana. Oh my gosh, I'm pulling my hair out. There's too many coins on Solana, man. Too many deploys. But with eMonad, with Monad, and saying eMonad, with Monad, it's still, it's still like relatively early, and everyone has counted out Monad, right? Everyone is counting out Monad, so it's still relatively early. Even Abstract, I faded Abstract. I didn't think there were gonna be runners on Abstract, right? This is the Pudgy Penguins blockchain, right? Their layer 2, and it was an EVM as well. If you got an Abster, remember Abster? Not much people know about Abster, right? But right now, Shramp is in the same place as Abster. You can just overlay both the charts, right? Abster launched, it had a massive move. It crashed back down to 300k market cap. This is the Abstract chain, and then it went all the way to 45 mil market cap, right? So Shramp remember, Abstract doesn't have a token, right? Or a L1, L2 token, right? They don't have that, right? And not only Abster did well, right? Not only Abster did well, so did Poly. Poly went from 252k market cap all the way up to 11 mil market cap. Gunner, this is all Abstract, right? Went from less than 100k market cap, 6k. What the heck? This is what I'm saying. Like, we gotta believe more. We gotta be bullish, man. We can't look for baby pants, ants type of pumps, ants type of move. Less than 10k market cap. Gunner went from less than 10k market cap to 10 million market cap on Abstract. I didn't cover Monad in a bit. Then I was like, oh, let me go back to Monad. What's happening on Monad? And I saw it. I was like, yo, I like this. I like this. Everybody could get a profile picture in their Shramp version that they love, like they like. Like, if you're a Spider-Man fan or, One Piece anime fan, all these different types of media, you're a Halo fan, Fortnite, Call of Duty, you name it, you could get a Shramp. I think it's possible this thing could go to 100 mil market cap, man. if not 100 mil, 30 to 50 mil market cap, man. I'm telling you. So right now, in my opinion, all you need is $108 in Shramp. Remember, this is a meme coin. Don't go overboard, right? Just $109 for 1 million tokens at the price that we're at right now. I think that is going to do extremely well in the future, right? Never invest more than you're willing to lose. If something goes awry, well, guess what? It's not $109 shouldn't kill you in this space, right? That's not going to break your bank account, right? If you lose that, right? So, yeah, $109 in the Shramp gets you 1 million tokens. Don't go overboard. I think this is going to be a massive gem, man. If you hold Shramp, let me get your thoughts. If you're new, like and subscribe. Leave a reply, guys. As always, none of this is financial advice. I'll catch you in the next one.